What are institutions? The arrangements which are made in modern democracies to run the government. The arrangements which are made in modern democracies to run the government are called institutions. So these are basically these are the arrangements which are made to solve problems, to implement the laws, to select the people who are holding up the government, and all this stuff, yes. So name any three institutions responsible to run the government in India. So Prime Minister and the Cabinet, the civil servant, the Supreme Court. The Prime Minister and the Cabinet, the civil servant and the Supreme Court. So these are the institutions which are responsible to run the democratic government in India. The Prime Minister and the Cabinet, the civil servant, the Supreme Court. Name the institution where disputes between citizens and the government are finally settled. The Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is the institution where disputes between citizens and the government are finally settled. Why democratic governments insist on institutions? Give the reasons. Why democratic governments insist on institutions, that means why we are using democratic governments are using institutions, and we have to give the reasons. So institutions involve rules and regulations. Institutions involve rules and regulation, that means we want to follow rules and regulations for decision making. Institutions bind the hands of the rulers as these involve meetings, committees and routines. So institutions bind the hands of rulers means that institutions provide only limited power to the rulers. That means rulers are not the ones who are governing the state, and their decisions are not final. These are discussed in different meetings, committees, and these include different routines. So the hands of the rulers are bound by the institutions. So which house has more power regarding the money bill? Give reason. The Lok Sabha exercises more power in many matters. Once the Lok Sabha passes budget of any other money-related law, the Rajya Sabha cannot reject it. The Rajya Sabha can only delay it by 14 days or suggest changes in it. The Lok Sabha may accept or may not accept these changes. So the Lok Sabha exercises more power in money matters. That means the Lok Sabha is more powerful in money matters. Once the Lok Sabha passes the budget of any other money-related law, the Rajya Sabha cannot reject it. That means the Rajya Sabha has lesser powers. The Rajya Sabha can only delay it by 14 days or suggest changes in it. The Lok Sabha may or may not accept these changes. So this states that Lok Sabha exercises more power and Rajya Sabha exercises less power in India regarding the money bill. So explain no confidence motion. Only a person who enjoys the support of the majority of the members of the Lok Sabha is appointed as a Prime Minister. If a no confidence motion is moved in the Lok Sabha and passed, then the government has to resign. Let's read it again. Only a person who enjoys the support of the majority of the Prime Minister of the Lok Sabha is appointed as the Prime Minister. If a no confidence motion is moved in the Lok Sabha and passed, then the government has to resign. So this states that if a person enjoys support by the majority of the members of Lok Sabha, then it is appointed as a Prime Minister. Then this means that if a person not enjoys the support of the members, majority of the members of the Lok Sabha, the then the government has to resign and the elections will held again, and this states the no confidence motion. So what is the reference to Rajya Sabha? Answer the following question. With reference to Rajya Sabha, answer the following questions. What is its power relating to money bill? Can it pass no confidence motion? First, what is the power relating to money bill? A money bill can originate only in the Lok Sabha. When it is sent to the Rajya Sabha, it cannot reject it. The Rajya Sabha can delay it only for 14 days. So, can it pass a no-confidence motion? No, Rajya Sabha cannot pass the no-confidence motion. As we have studied what is no-confidence motion. Yes, so Rajya Sabha cannot pass the no-confidence motion. It is the Lok Sabha who can pass the non-confidence motion. So define executive. At different levels of any government, we find functionaries who take day-to-day decisions but do not exercise the supreme power on behalf of the people. All those functionaries are collectively known as the executive. So at different levels of any government, we find functionaries who take decisions, who take day-to-day decisions, but do not exercise a supreme power. That means they also do not have supreme powers on behalf of the people, because they work on behalf of the people. All those functionaries are collectively called the executive. Who appoints the Prime Minister? The Prime Minister is appointed by the President. So this is the point to remember, that Prime Minister is appointed by President. So what is the tenure of the Prime Minister? That means what is the time period of the Prime Minister? So as we know, the Prime Minister does not have a fixed tenure. Normally, a Prime Minister is elected for 5 years but remains in power till he enjoys the majority support. This is a well-known fact. Who are cabinet ministers? They are usually the top-level leaders of the ruling party or parties who are in charge of the major ministries like defense, railway, foreign affairs, etc. Normally, all the major decisions are taken by these ministers. What is judiciary? All the courts at different level in a country are called judiciary. Simply, all courts of different levels in the country are called judiciary. That means the Supreme Court, High Court, and the courts that you can see at your surroundings. So which is the highest court of India? So the highest court, as we know, the Supreme Court is the highest court of India. Then comes the High Court, etc., etc. But the highest court of India is the Supreme Court. The Constitution of India has made necessary provisions for ensuring independence of judiciary. Justify your answer by giving 2 reasons. The judges are appointed by the executive on the basis of prescribed qualifications and according to a well-established procedure. That means judges are appointed by executive on the basis of prescribed qualifications. That means there are some qualifications that are must for the judges that are appointed to be appointed, and according to a well-established procedure. That means that they also have to follow a well-established procedure. Procedures take place. Oh my god. The judges cannot be removed at whims of the executive. So judges cannot be removed if executive wishes. So there is no cause. It does not matter what executive wants, thinks, etc. Judges cannot be removed. So who appoints the Chief Justice of India and other judges? The President of India. The President of India appoints almost all the people. The President of India appoints the Chief Justice of India. The President consults other judges of the Supreme Court and the High Courts while making appointments of the other judges. So the President of India appoints the Chief Justice of India. The President consults other judges of the Supreme Court and the High Courts while making appointments of the other judges.